On today's Minute Apes, that gorilla reacted slower to the unidentified flying object soaring over the gorilla encampment than the Biden administration to a Chinese spy balloon.
Hello and welcome to Minute of the Apes, the daily podcast where we break down every minute of the Planet of the Apes movies, 1 minute at a time. I'm Todd. Over there taking care of Gertie to keep her away from our power supply. That is Sean. Richard, I have another thing that I like when you do teases.
What?
There is an absolute sweetness to the end of, you don't tell us what your tease is beforehand.
Right.
And when you get to that moment, I almost see your eyes like going, that was good, right? And I'm like, it was good.
I stumbled over it a little bit because I'd written it down, but the gag was there.
The gag was there.
You didn't see it when he was over there with quill in hand, writing it down, dipping it back into his ink pot. He was laughing to himself. He had his little blotter over there. Oh, it was so nice.
One of my employees has noticed that when I'm writing an email to somebody that I'm really excited about, I'll write a line or two and then I'll clap my hands. And then I'll write a little more and I'll clap my hands.
Okay.
He goes, you're really excited about what you're writing.
Uh-huh.
I want you to go to that employee and say, my friends that I do the podcast with said that I am very similar. You don't clap your hands, but I can see the joy that you're getting to every
you're
time.
amusing yourself as you're writing it.
I'm not saying you can't do teases anymore, but at the same time, damn, love your teases. Okay, so we are in Thursday. We have had so many pontificating moments of other things. Let's get right to the minute. Sean, tell us what's going on with minute 64.
All right, we start minute 64 with our crew mounting horses and ends with the tent collapsing.
All right, here comes minute 64. Tim Burton, Marky Mark, Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, well, good luck, everybody. Have a nice ride. Look, just leave me alone. He'll slow you down.
Let him go.
Bless you.
He'll ride with us.
Oh, wait. This is suicide. Right, to an army encampment. Only a human would think that this could work.
Father of all apes.
As minute 64, we have an Oberon's worth of apes and humans, 2 displaced pods worth of humans and apes, wild humans, ape cities, minus those 2 sinking gorillas, humans on the loose, and now an ape camp?
All right, so back and forth in the darkness, we see lots of shots between everyone mounting up the horses, getting them ready. We get Limbo and Leo. Limbo and Leo. That sounds like that should have been the name of this movie.
Limbo and Leo.
They discuss.
Sounds like a pop group. Limbo and Leo.
And weirdly, we uncuff Limbo. Don't really understand why, but maybe it's easier to get him on a horse with you. I don't know. We can discuss as we get into it. They go back and forth. They jump on. Leo pulls out a flare gun. Did I miss something?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did miss something. He shoots it. Everyone kind of freaks out, looks up in the sky, and we see the flare descending. Okay, fair. No one would know what a flare was. That would be like...
Well, who freaks out?
Well, Limbo. If you look at Limbo's eyes, it's like...
But... Go ahead, sorry.
All right, keep going.
So
keep
we get people coming out. They look into the sky. They don't know what they're seeing, and then for some reason, Michael Clark Duncan does not hear the bonk. He doesn't see anything. He's too busy inside praying, and the flare descends, I guess, into the waterbed behind them as our group begins riding their horses through the camp. And Leo, I'm assuming that he kicks Michael Clark Duncan. Don't really see a leg extending, but I see him kind of doing this, so I assume that's a kick. And I think that's where we are visually. So we begin with everybody getting on the horses, Limbo making his joke, and we uncuff him. I think that's probably the first significant moment within this is the uncuffing. Why? Why do we uncuff him?
So he can ride the horse.
Well, how everybody knows how to get on a horse?
Yeah.
Everybody's able to get up on those horses unassisted.
I mean,
You're
Ari
absolutely right.
was terrified of the horse, whimpering just a minute ago, and now she's riding it like a champ. Yeah.
Look, just leave me. I'll only slow you down. You're letting him go. No, he'll ride with us. Why?
Why are we keeping him
Let him
along?
go with this guerrilla encampment. Just get across the area. I mean, maybe he's worried he will tell them that
Where
they're going to wherever.
where? Yeah, he doesn't know where they're going. He hasn't seen. He just knows they're going in this direction. But anybody can tell they're going in that direction. You just have to see where the city is and where the camp is and draw a line.
I don't know why he's being brought along. No clue.
I still don't. Other than that, it's Paul
keep
Giamatti,
him,
and we
yeah.
want him there because he's our comic foible.
And also, by the way, notice how far away they are from the camp where nobody has to talk. Quiet. We can all just, hey, let me go. Everybody, no, you're coming with me. God, you guys are trying to. I know
know.
you're going to bust through the camp, but you got to be quiet until the last minute.
So they get on the horses.
And the thing
They
that
all
you
know how to ride the horses.
Yeah. And the thing that you pointing out, does he have a second gun?
So it's obviously a
It's a
flare,
flare
gun. We
gun.
know that now by watching the minute. It's a flare gun. Did we see him have that? Now he did recover a lot of shit.
Didn't he?
It got busted. It got smashed against a rock.
The gun did, but I don't know
Yes.
about the flare gun.
So what is he
recovered
shooting then?
But he recovered other things from the capsule, correct? He went and he got.
Right.
See, I'm
What,
assuming
do we
that.
remember, do we remember what minute that is? Because we could go look.
Do
at
we
it.
know
I'll go back and look, but I'm assuming
Because he was
that.
pulling him out of the pack as opposed to taking the pack with him.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm assuming
And
that.
why would you keep a flare gun?
Now that we see
Well, I guess to
this,
let people
I'm
know where
assuming
he's
what
at.
he shot earlier in the movie was a flare. Now that we see how big everything was, these big explosions, we're like, what the shit's going on? I think that was a flare that he was shooting at things, not bullets.
See, I don't
from the
think so.
future.
I think that was the bullet. I think that was that gun, and it's a big boom. Because think about it, a flare wouldn't explode a tree.
No, but a flare would be a big explosion that hits the tree.
Yeah, but I don't think that was the flare. I think that was
We
the
are-
gun.
The gun.
So while Sean looks that up, he shoots out the flare, and again, Limbo is the only one that reacts to it. I do find that odd. You would think that they would do.
They would all react.
It's
to
no
it.
different than the first movie when that one explosion happened, where they blew up the cave and all that kind of thing. You saw it like 3 times, and you get one sound, boom, but you see that. Well, it's the same principle. You see 3 reactions here. You should have.
There's a boom.
Mm-hmm.
There is an object flying over the guerrilla encampment. It doesn't wake anybody up. Doesn't get to be outside except for the one captain,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not even like. He's like, oh, what's that? Is that a shooting star? What's going on? Like, there's just no. This is a unique,
All right.
unknown thing flying over you, and you're not at least afraid or alerting other people. I get that there needed to be this moment of surprise when this thing goes off and he turns around and realizes the humans are riding towards him, but that should have been a lot tighter shot. We should not have seen the flare take that amount of time over them as they wait, because it would have alerted more people and it would have been unusual. They're not surprised by this unusual thing in the sky.
I agree with that. And, looking at that guy's reaction to it, he does, to be fair, he walks out and he kind of has this look like, what is that?
Well, I was about to
and
say-
then his eyes close when the flare reveals itself and explodes and lights up.
They're confused. They're interested by it. Just because you see something in the sky doesn't mean you instantly be terrified by it. And I was not here for when it happened, but I remember that in North Texas, a shuttle that was landing exploded in the sky.
You were here when that happened.
No, I was in Oklahoma. I
Oh,
was
that
in
is true.
Oklahoma.
Because I was going to say Abby was born. I
And
was
so-
holding her in my arms when that
So
happened.
I'm sure people were out there looking at it and heard a boom, but they didn't go and lose their mind. They went,
how often
holy
would
shit.
But you're a military encampment. Wouldn't a boom make you a little concerned?
And then
Well, it's not a boom. It's a
there's a
the lights
thud,
go.
boom. But okay, you're
Here,
also.
by the way, you want to know what Davidson pulled out of the pack?
we will. So there should be looks. There should, to Sean's point, there should be watching. There should be reaction. It isn't a boom. I had a point to it, and then Sean asked that, and I forgot what I was going to say.
But here's what Davidson pulled. is it
So we're
playing?
watching it. Leo is opening his pack.
There's the gun.
That's the
and-
gun.
Puts behind his pants.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then he pulls out the tricorder, and that's it.
So
So
where
where
did
does
this
second
flare
gun
gun
come
come
from?
from?
I don't know.
Yeah. So Again, smash it so they didn't have a weapon, but now he's got the weapon so he can use it. They shouldn't have done the smashing. He shouldn't have this weapon here so he can use it like once or twice, and then he runs out of ammo.
So
whatever.
Pickup shots, you hear that all the time that they're going back for pickup shots. And that's built into production budgets. A lot of people will, oh my God, did you hear this? This thing's going for reshoots. That's part of production budgets. It's been in film production.
They know
since
that
the dawn of time.
They're going to watch a movie, see where we need to do plot hole here.
Yeah.
We need just a image of this so that it makes more sense when you do that.
So apparently, whoever did the shitty color timing was also the continuity director that didn't go,
Oh wait,
hey,
we destroyed the gun earlier.
Yeah, and now he's got a flare gun that we've never revealed.
So it's what's it called? It's Chekhov's Schrodinger's gun. So you show it in the first act, but then it might or might not exist in the middle act,
Yeah.
and then it shows up depending on what you look at in the third act.
It's just
He
messy.
never picked up. I just made sure to watch after that minute. He never picked up anything else from that pack. So yeah, the gun gets destroyed, and actually in the second minute, the major domo grabs the gun, runs off, and smashes it. Yeah, it's like
I'm still just surprised that nobody in the camp is paying attention to this flare. Where's the people standing outside? Where are the people you would see that are like
The guards.
on the giant turrets and are in the camp? Make sure that nobody's coming.
why are there people not on the top of the rocks looking down at the camp?
Okay,
Yeah.
so to what I said before, when you do an explosion in film, you hear one boom, but you see it happening 3 and 4 times to extend the action.
You want to pay that shot off that you
Right.
just spent $1.5 million on.
You
Show
could
it 4 or
have
5
one
times.
of two choices. Either you run like a super high frame rate and play
And
it
do
back
it
slow
slow.
motion, boom, so it's huge.
Everybody looks cool walking in
or
front.
you do it and it explodes 3 and 4
Over and
times.
over and over.
He shoots this. We should have seen Limbo, maybe Ari. What are you doing? It's strange technology. Then we should have seen the guards in the perimeter all looking where did that come from? This is stupid.
And also, what is the point of him doing that? Just to have everybody looking exactly where he's going to be racing? Because he's going to go through the camp.
Yes, he should have shot it to the side.
He should have shot it to the side, so everybody's looking to the left while he's running to the right or whatever.
Right.
But yeah.
He should. Okay, so let's just think that what he's doing is he's trying to notify his own people that he's trying to call help from them. I could verify that's why. I guess that's why he's shooting in that direction, because if they see the flare, they might come towards him from the direction of the flare.
Okay, but that needs to be established. So let's go back to this whole
Agreed.
thing.
Agreed.
What he pulls out of that pack, and I did think this when you showed it to us, Sean. He's pulling out the gun. He's pulling out the tricorder.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a flare gun is another gun. How do you designate it? It could be. It's pretty simple with that. He opens that pack, and it's no different than my packs for the equipment we use
It
to
has
record
little
with.
different areas
And
in
it also, you can put labels by it. It could just simply say flare. It
Or-
could say something like that. So when you don't with gun, you don't have to do it.
Or you do exactly what we do here now. You have the flare gun be a different color. It's orange, and then you have 2 big capsules that are the flare
do
thing.
that as well.
So he grabs a big thing, and the 2 capsules that are the flares, puts that in his back or whatever, and he's also got the gun. But
There
whatever.
are so many ways that you could do it that should have been done.
Or, what you were saying about signaling people, when he shoots it, Limbo or anybody could have said, "What is that?" He goes, "I'm distracting them, and I'm letting my people know that I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm letting my, anything to say, what is that?" Because what he's doing makes no sense.
Wait. I'm distracting him and letting my people know that I'm coming.
So he should have in his planning. This will be easy. Their perimeter is weak, and plus, I know a way that I can distract them.
Well, I'm winded. Sorry.
Yes, I was about to say
Don't do
you're
that to
probably
me.
very flushed
Head
now. It's
rush.
like, boom, boom.
You know what? Maybe that's why he was doing it in every scene. He just wanted to be a little bit high, just like,
It's
okay,
so
yeah,
easy to
woo,
s-
let's do this movie now.
It's
just
so
doing
easy to
whippets.
set this up
Yeah.
in those moments again when we're in the cover of darkness. It fucking happens in all movies. You don't go to the Death Star if you've not talked about what you're gonna do first. What he should have been doing under the cover of darkness
of
is
course.
I have a way to distract them. Set
Of course,
it up.
You say cover of darkness where everything is perfectly lit under
Well-
the cover of darkness. Unmotivated light source.
Okay, but it's the moon.
Yeah.
And at least they didn't make the moonlight blue because moonlight is truly yellow.
Oh.
That's still to this day when I see movies do that, I'm like, stop it.
When they do what?
Moonlight being blue.
Blue.
Oh.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, vampires shouldn't be able to go out at night because the moonlight is just reflected sunlight. So shouldn't they die?
But I thought the freaks come out at night.
Only if you do right.
I'm sorry, you guys are talking about that, and I'm
Gertie
over there
getting
listening to
some
Gertie.
water.
She's tanking up over there. It's okay. Anyone listening to this, guess what? It's another minute that is a mess.
Okay, so real quick, go to the end and play the audio where he kicks over the tent because it just cracks me up because it just sounds like a bunch of bamboo falling over.
Okay.
So it's
Trying
about
to, yeah. I'm going. I'm gonna go on about 5 seconds for
50.
the end.
Yeah.
All right, here it comes. Hang on. Kick.
It sounds like a bunch of bamboo,
Ka-donk.
a bunch of hollow pipes falling over, PVC falling over.
You know, I was talking to Shelly about this.
I just want to hear that meow of a cat going meow.
I was talking to Shelly about
Did
doing
Wilhelm
these,
scream.
doing these movies and saying how much this one's a struggle. And she's like, yeah, but you know, when we did the whole spouse things, you guys said that some of those movies were a mess. I said, okay, there's a difference. Gertie, I love you. Go away from my power supply. There's a very big difference in what we have in this movie compared to what we had in the others. There was a cohesive idea of how do we tell an ongoing story? How do we make characters do things? They never had moments. Okay, there could be plot inconsistencies. There could be, did they extract something here? Wouldn't this been cool if they did that? There were never moments of where the fuck did that flare gun come from? What the fuck are they doing? What is this? This movie, good. I just saw Tim Burton's best films list not long ago. Thank God this was not on it. I might make a vote for this to be his worst film.
Okay, so I can see, first movie is your Twilight Zone movie. Oh, the twist. What a twist at the end. Second movie, they said, all right, we want to do another Twilight Zone twist at the end. Oh, they're not humans, they're mutants.
Right.
Oh, there's a big twist. All right, our third movie, let's do our twist is going to be...
We're flipping the spectrum here, and we're putting them back.
We're back in time. All right,
we're telling
now
the story from a different perspective.
Now we're doing our fourth movie, and the twist is we're finding out how the revolution began.
Right.
We're now the planet. The fifth movie, the twist is it's a really bad movie. All right, now we get to this one. We already know all our twists, and so it's like they've built a movie on the fact that we know that there's a weird ending to it. So what are they trying to get to in this movie that is trying to pay off that the other movies did?
Right.
Well, this is where you aliens it and you make it just a giant adventure film and try not to throw any mystery to it, other than maybe some small teases. You just make it a wild adventure romp. Right, I guess.
Because it's not Earth. We've already said we tried to make it not as Planet of the Apes as possible. No Taylor, no Earth. It's not going to be. You find out. Damn it, we blew it all up. Obviously, we know somehow Pericles made all these things. But what is what is the twist in that the apes are smart here now? That's not something special because we're on an alien planet. I mean, yeah.
The funny thing is, you went back to saying the last film was a bad movie. It's a great movie compared to this movie.
Yeah.
That movie, had they had more of a budget, more time, spent it, could have been fun. Could have been a great movie. Gertie? You and I are going to go round and round.
If you can ever like put hands on her and like pick her up, I will grab her from you. That's the problem is she's smart enough to know when I come over there to get as far away from me as possible.
Gertie, being such a puppy, just all she wants to do is come near my leg and near that power supply, and it's like I see her little paws go to it.
Hey, by the way, there is a thing in the script.
Yeah.
Where did it go? That answers one of the things you were complaining about. Limbo says there is no way. No, wait. Dana, Limbo says, well, good luck. Have a pleasant ride. Obviously, I can't go, but if you don't mind, Leo is supposed to unshackle him. Mm-hmm. Dana is supposed to go, you're letting him go? And Leo goes, no, he'll ride with us. Limbo's supposed to go, there's no way. And Ari's supposed to, and if you ever try to get away, I will tell Thade we bribed you to help us.
Oh.
So there was,
That would help.
there was an explanation. There's still no reason why he's unlocking
Why-
him other than he just doesn't want to drown in the water. I don't know why Leo cares.
Oh, because the actor, it's either going to be the actor, the stunt actor who's riding the horse didn't want to have chains on, so let's make his hands free. so he
That's
can ride.
horse shit.
Do we even know
That's
what the meaning of Atar at the altar is doing? Like what he's praying,
why?
but why?
Decimos.
He's easily the most religious person in this
Yeah,
movie.
bow your head.
Yeah, he is all about religion.
But it's just I don't. There's he says, "Hear my prayers," and then silence. And I'm like,
Well, he's praying silent.
Can I what the prayers are?
He's a good ape
something
Christian.
good?
You're supposed to
Something
pray in
good?
a closet. You're not supposed to be out there.
Is he praying to win the lottery?
Yeah.
Before we began this movie, I
Is
put
he
out
praying for the Chiefs to win?
maybe I put out a poll on Twitter asking people were they more excited about us doing this movie or the new ones. I really want to know after listening to this if people are still happy
You
about
ask
this.
this question once a week.
I do. I do.
need our audience to tell us.
I'm not kidding. When you listen to this and watch this movie with this perspective, how can you look at this and go, I'm excited? I want to know those fans. Come tell me why you love this movie and let me bring it to this podcast for you. I don't get it. Oi. That is it. That is Thursday. I'm
Doing it Friday. Friday's going to be like
We're almost
all
there.
adventure, all action.
All action.
It's almost there, and then it's the weekend, and then it's Super Bowl, and all sorts of stuff.
That's right. And since it's Super Bowl, I got to hurry up and get to Friday. So that's it. Everyone have a great day.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Come